So John and I were having a conversation last night, and how it started was he was playing Warzone on the new Modern Warfare, and came across a bunch of campers. Cause go figure, that's what Call of Duty's full of, and all shooters for that matter. And it got me thinking. It got me thinking to making this video about the kinds of people you encounter in games. And of course, that's what I'm here talking about right now. So, these are the what I call the four horsemen of the apocalypse in online games. Going from the least annoying to the most annoying. And the least annoying is we start off with campers. What can we say about campers? Like, if you have to play a game that if you can only play a game and just stay in one spot because of you know you're fucking terrible and you can't win or get any kills otherwise, then don't play the game. It's that hard. It's that easy. If you're that bad at a game to where you have to stay in one spot and wait for people to come to you, you're just really fucking bad at the game, and you shouldn't be playing it. It's like you can actually move around and play the game correctly, or you could just not fucking play the game at all. Like, as someone who has played Call of Duty growing up over the past how many years, it is really annoying knowing your opponents are campers. And this is I mean, if you use a sniper rifle, that's understandable. Because when you use a sniper, you have to stay in one spot and make sure your enemies are in your sight. I mean, I'm a Widowmaker main in Overwatch. I should know. That's a given. You should know how to play a sniper if you use a sniper character or a sniper rifle in any shooter game or whatever. You should know what to do and what not to do. And I'm gonna add to this. People who say hard scoping's not how you use a sniper. Yeah, it really is. If you use a sniper, you're meant to use the scope. You're meant to zoom in, aim at your opponent, shoot them. Hopefully once and they die. That's how you use a sniper. And saying quick scoping's really how you use a sniper. No, it's not. That's not how you use a sniper. Like a shotgun, a pistol, sure. But a sniper, you have to actually use the scope, zoom in, shoot. That's what you're supposed to do with a sniper. Not quick scope, not no scope. Like, you get extra points if you do it, sure. That's fine, you get extra points. But that's not how you quote unquote use a sniper correctly. You have to use the sniper and the scope. And people who say that you quick scope with a sniper, which is the correct, quote unquote correct way to use a sniper, are campers too. Which is why I decided to add that into the campers portion. Trust me, I've gotten it. I've been told that. I'm like, no, you really need to use. You have to use the scope. But yeah, if you don't use it, camping is not cool. Camping just shows you shit at a game. And speaking of being shit at a game, we go on to a second one. Spammers. Every fighting game has them. Whether it be Smash Bros. Well, especially Smash Bros. Mortal Kombat, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Any fighting game, it has snipers. I mean, not snipers. It has spammers. They all have spammers. And when you say, like, they have people that know the characters in and out. They know their combos, their special moves, their stats, all that kind of stuff. Like, that's fine. They're playing the game the way it's meant to be played. Actually learning the fucking characters. And they spend, like, countless hours doing a day doing this, too. Like, it takes a lot of time and skill to do those things. And then when you play online, like, they lose because, you know, spammers are shit. Like, especially in fucking Smash Bros. There's the 4 types of people in fighting games. You have the people that know the game inside and out and actually learn the characters. Spending all this time, they could be doing whatever, but they choose to be good at the game because that's what they do, and I respect that. Then you have the people that kind of know what they're doing and just kind of play the game for fun, like I do. When I play a fighting game, I just play for fun. Like, they kind of know what they're doing. They're just trying to have fun. They kind of know their characters, somewhat, to an extent. Then you have the people that have no idea what they're doing, how to play the game, but they're trying, they're learning, they're trying to learn the characters and everything. But then you have the people that don't bother putting in the time and effort to actually learn the characters or the game. It's like, and if you have to support that and say that it's a quote-unquote strategy, it's not a strategy. They're complete shit. You should not let that happen. That is stupid. Like, nobody should be a spammer. That goes for campers too. You should not support that. They're shit at the game. Don't support them. Tell them they're doing good by spamming or camping. That's... no. And then you have... then you have the people who use the DLC characters, and once they beat you, they say you're bad at the game, or they leave after beating you once. Smash Bros is definitely guilty of this. Like, I shit on Smash Bros a lot, but trust me, I'm sure that people who play Smash Bros online have encountered these kinds of people. People who use only the DLC characters, don't bother using any of the base game characters, because why use more fair and balanced characters when you can use some of the most broken characters in the game? And then tell people that are bad that actually know how to use the base characters and everything, and quit because you're an asshole who only has to rely on pay-to-win characters. Like, sure, fighting games have their fair share of that too. Like, Xenoverse 2, for example. The best character in the game is still a Woken Hit. He's fucking broken. Like, trust me, I have encountered one guy like that. Like, I was just minding my own business, trying to have fun, play Xenoverse 2 online, you know? And then the dude goes, a Woken Hit, calls me shit at the game. And then, again, a Woken Hit is the best character in the game. So, what can I do against him? Hardly fucking anything. That was back when I hardly knew what I was doing. Like, I was trying. But, yeah, I couldn't really do anything against him because, again, I had no fucking idea what I was doing. Just trying to have fun online, and then he was a piece of fucking shit, let me tell you. I'm sure we've all encountered someone like that. Nobody should tolerate those kinds of people. It's like, congratulations, you won using a broken fucking character. Do you feel good about yourself now? Like, are you so sad and desperate to get a win that you have to fucking use some of the best characters in the game to get a cheap win? Do you feel good about yourself? And people might be thinking, I'm taking this way too seriously. But, yeah, you kind of fucking have to when you encounter people like that. Like, you're just playing for fun, and then they tell you, oh, I'm not playing for fun. If you don't play a game like this for fun, then you shouldn't play at all. Like, take it from me, I play Overwatch, a game that's meant to be played competitively. Like, that's what it was made for. Like, sure, I play it for fun, but I also play competitively at the same time. Like, you're meant to have fun in the game like that. Well, you're meant to play competitively in a game like that. And trust me, I do. But I also like to have fun when playing it. But yeah, then you have the people that just completely fucking ruin the game for you and just make you want to play it ever again. You don't know how many times I've tried to quit Xenoverse 2 because of that one guy. Like, someone like that should not be fucking allowed to... Like, nobody should have to deal with that. You might also be thinking, well, I haven't encountered anybody like that. That doesn't mean you won't, but you might also be one of those people. Like, trust me, if you're one of those people, please, just stop. Stop it. Like, people are just trying to have fun playing the game. They paid like $60 or however much they spent on the game, just trying to have fun, make friends, play online, and then you just come and ruin it. Like, are you such a huge piece of shit to where you have to ruin the game for people? Like, are you really that terrible of a person? People like that are sickening. And that brings me to the last of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, as I call it. Hackers. Ooh, let me tell you about my fair share of hackers. Like, they're everywhere. Like, shooters especially. Like, I've encountered them in Black Ops 2. Like, I have a video dedicated to playing against a cheat hacker online in Black Ops 2. Like, I have my fair share of experience with those kinds of things. So I know where I'm coming from with this. Like, people are so bad at shooters that they have to cheat to win and feel good about themselves. Like, they're that terrible at the games they play. Like, they say, I paid $60 for this game. I can cheat if I want. Like, but then sure, you can say that. But if you do it online against other people that are just trying to play the game, you're ruining the game for everybody else. Like, you have to ruin the game for everybody else just because you don't know how to fucking play a game correctly. That's fucking sad. And people have been caught cheating on live streams too. Like, people that cheated in Fortnite, they've been banned off Twitch, YouTube, banned from Fortnite even. For cheating. Like, they deserve that. Like, and that brings me back to my competitive game thing. Like, people cheat in Overwatch. Trust me, I've encountered it before. So have other people. I've seen videos of people cheating in Overwatch. Well, people playing the game, just playing the game how it's been played, and then people can, like, fucking grab them from across the map and whatever. I've seen videos like that, not people actually cheating. Well, I have, and then them apologizing, showing, and telling them that they're just making a video about the kinds of people that shouldn't be playing games like that. Like, I've seen those kinds of videos too, and that's fine. Like, but if you're the kind of person that has to cheat to win at a game, just don't play the game. Like, who cares if you spent $60 or whatever, however much you spend on it? It's like, if you pay $60 to cheat at a game, then you can actually get really good at it with a lot of time and effort. Don't play the game. Like, sell it or whatever, return it or whatever. You shouldn't play a game like that. It's just not right. It's like, how would you feel if you were just playing the game, minding your own business, and then okay, no, let me restart that all over again. What if you were not a cheater and you were just playing the game like every other normal human being? Playing the game for fun or whatever, and then you get killed by someone using wall packs, aimbot or whatever. How would you feel about that? You'd be angry, upset, and not want to play the game again, right? That's how people feel when you do that to them. You ruined the game for them. Like, if you help people, like, get, like, weapons and stuff, that's fine. But using, because that, again, that takes time and effort. Like, but Especially in the earlier Call of Duty games like Black Ops 2 and all that stuff. Like, it was really hard to level up in those games. Trust me. I got to level 10 after 2 weeks playing online. It was awful, but yeah. You don't want that happening to you. If you're gonna cheat at a game, do it in single player or just don't fucking play the game. You don't want people doing that to you, don't do it to them. It's just you just ruin the game for everybody at that point. Like, you should not cheat at a game. Actually, take the time to learn the game. Or don't play it. It's that simple. But I paid $60. Who cares? You paid $60 so you could cheat at a game that really requires no skill, like shooters. If you use like a sniper or something, like, that's understandable. Those snipers take skill. Close combat and firefights, those take skill. But if you're using like a machine gun or whatever, and you're using aimbot, don't play the game. Just get rid of it. You should not play the fucking game if you're going to use aimbot to play a game that you're absolute shit at. And you can't win otherwise. Just don't bother. It's like, just don't bother playing the fucking game. Play something else. And I applaud these devs who, like, put these hackers and cheaters in servers against other cheaters that teach them a lesson to not do it. I applaud them for that. But they only do it in certain games. They don't do it in like Call of Duty or anything. They really should though, because that is not okay to do. You should not have to cheat at a game just to feel good about yourself and get a cheap win. Or do any of these things really. Like, I wouldn't do it to anybody. If anything, I'd use like mods to like enhance the game, like have different character models, help people unlock things, that kind of stuff. That's fine. That's fine to do. But if you have to use hacks to win to kill people in the game, just stop playing. End of story. Did I just fight Jamie Lynn? I think I just fought Jamie Lynn. If so, I apologize for that, but yeah, back to the video. These are the 4 kinds of scumbags you meet in online games. People you should not root for. People who should not be playing these games if they have to do these things. Just to feel good about themselves. Like, actually take the time and put in the effort to actually learn the game, play it how it's meant to be played, or just all around have fun. Don't spam, don't camp. Don't use the most fucking broken characters in the game to get a cheap win, and don't cheat. Like, if you have to do that kind of stuff to get a win or whatever, to us people who actually take the time and effort to learn the games and whatever, do us all a favor. and hit yourself in the head with a brick. I'll get a reality check because you ruined the game for people. Just stop. Like, just because it's fun to you doesn't mean it's fun for everybody else. Everybody should have fun playing the games they buy and play. Everybody should, not just you. Like, even if hacking and cheating or whatever makes you feel good about yourself, just don't play at all. It's that easy. You're not worth the time. You aren't worth the air or life if you do these kinds of things in a game. Just do us a favor and stop. We don't want to play games with you if you do that. I mean, if people see this comment and see this in the recommend or whatever, and put a comment, "Ooh, it's just a game. We can do whatever we want." Like, no, you really can't. Like, and trust me, I have encountered people in these games that say I don't care about other people or whatever, because they're in, like, pretty much every kind of thing. They're in the speedrun community. They're in the fighting game community, especially the Call of Duty community. If you don't care, like, if you don't like them, if you don't like your opponent, all the power to you. But you can at least fucking play fair. And at least let them have a chance. Like, if you do these kinds of things, you're just a terrible person and you need to stop playing these games. Go to single player and just cheat there or whatever. Because you are most definitely not welcome here if you, on my channel or my friends list, in any console I play, if you do these kinds of things. And you shouldn't be in anybody else's either. Like, everybody buys these games to have fun and have a good time. And then you just come and ruin it for them. Just do us a favor and stop. Nobody should be like that. They are the scummiest people. They're some of the scummiest people in the gaming community, just as a whole. Just stop it. Well, that's really all I have to say. People like that are just need to stop. We're all tired of them.